Next, we go behind the scenes at the Bathurst 12 Hours to meet some drivers with a mountain to climb.
The Bathurst 12-hour endurance race kicked off the GT racing calendar in Australia recently, attracting some of the biggest talents in circuit racing, all lining up to conquer Mount Panorama.
Bathurst is just an amazing track. There's a buzz about the place, and when you get on the racetrack, you realise why. It's fast, it's flowing, it's dangerous. It's just a real adrenaline rush.
It's not about winning this race. It's just such an easy race to lose. It's just tough. You need every piece of the puzzle on that day to be in the right place. Endurance racing anywhere is tough. Bathurst is very tough.
2012 winner Christopher Meese arrived at the New South Wales circuit hoping to be the first to win 3 consecutive Bathurst 12 Hours. But the German GT ace would have a long road ahead of him to reach that goal.
It would mean a lot to me to win 3 in a row, but you need a lot of luck. We don't know what the weather is doing here in Bathurst, so it can be dry and sunny in the next hour. You have a big thunderstorm, and at the end we have to see where we are. As long as we have fun and the car runs well, we have every chance.
As the racing got underway, an all-star cast assembled to take on the mountain. Amongst them, 5-time German touring car champion Bernd Schneider, former F1 ace Mika Salo, and 2012 World Touring Car champion Rob Huff.
I think Bathurst was, for me, one of probably the 4 legendary circuits in the world that you've got to go and you've got to try and experience. I know it's on the side of a mountain and it's called Mount Panorama, but I didn't realise it was quite as steep and up and down as it is.
I can't compare it to any other circuit around anywhere in the world. First of all, the high speed up and downs on the main straights, both straights, that's already a nice sensation. But then the climb up and coming down all the way, it's like a tunnel all the time. It's just to be so concentrated that time. It's something I never seen before.
To get an idea where you are on the track takes quite a long time. And also the braking, you have to get to really the right braking point. If you're a bit late, there's no runoff. If you missed that one, you will crash in the wall, and it's not a good start for a 12-hour race.
After hitting the headlines with an astonishing second-place finish here last time out, Erebus Motorsport were back on top. The number 63 Mercedes SLS, piloted by Tim Slade, dominated the field after starting from pole.
Lee, Pete and myself are all pretty comfortable in the car and happy with where the car's at. But I think traffic's going to be the biggest factor, throughout the 12 hours. You're just going to have to step it back a little bit and be probably a little bit on the cautious side.
In a race plagued with incidents, a record 15 safety cars were deployed, with some big names falling prey to the heavy traffic, not to mention Mount Panorama's unforgiving walls. One of the drives of the day came courtesy of Kiwi legend Craig Baird in the Clearwater Ferrari as he cut his way through the field from 5th to lead at the halfway mark.
I'm probably taking risks out there with traffic that I wouldn't have normally done. We need to be on the lead lap with an hour to go, because I reckon we've got enough to take it to the Merc, whether it's Matt or I in the car at the end. Hopefully it's Matt, it'll be more relaxing for me.
But in a race that started in record temperatures, the mountain gods had other ideas as downpours turned the track into an ice rink, calling everyone in for wet tyres. The real downpour was in the number 63 garage, as an uncharacteristic error from Lee Holdsworth saw the second-placed Erebus car hemorrhage time as they struggled to repair suspension damage from a collision. That promoted the Clearwater Ferrari of Craig Baird, Matt Griffin and Mok Weng Sun to second, while the VIP Porsche of Clark Quinn, Shane Van Gisbergen and Matt Kingsley moved into the final podium position. It was the number 36 Erebus Motorsport Mercedes that eventually tamed the mountain, though, with the German trio of Bernd Schneider, Alex Roloff and Thomas Jaeger going one better than the team's 2012 result to win the Bathurst 12 Hours by a lap.
AMG and Mercedes-Benz start 2013 with a big win.
Confirmation there of a momentous victory for Erebus Motorsport at the second time of asking, a lap ahead of the Clearwater Ferrari. The Audi R8 of Rob Huff, Peter Conroy and James Winslow finish a respectable 8th.
The whole team did a good job, and Bernd and Thomas did also a really good job. We are so happy. And so we win the Bathurst 12 Hours.